Hey guys, this is Quad Resist bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle that I had against a guy by the name of Lokiman42, if I recall correctly. And he actually has YouTube. He doesn't have that many he doesn't have that many videos up as neither do I, but they're really interesting. And as you can see here, he's using things that you really don't commonly see, and it really kind of blindsided me throughout the majority of the battle. But that's what made it interesting. So the battle should be starting now. Now I led with my Staraptor, thinking that he might lead with his Rose Raid, since they typically like to start in the lead position to start setting up entry hazards as soon as possible. But he actually leads with his Steelix, which I wasn't expecting, evidently. So I U-turn into my, if I recall correctly, I U-turn into my Donphan, since if he's in the lead position, he's more than likely going to start off with the Stealth Rock. So, and that's what he does, as you saw there. So, predicting him to switch into his Blastoise, I go for the Rapid Spin instead of the Stealth Rock, since he could easily next turn's Rapid Spin away my entry hazards. So that's what I do. I go for the Rapid Spin to get away his Stealth Rock, and predicting him to overpredict, I go for the Stealth Rock as he goes for the Toxic, which really isn't that big of a deal. But my plan basically is to force him to go for Rapid Spin so I can get a safe switch into my Celebi, and that's what happens. I switch into my Sputnik, and he goes for the Rapid Spin right off the bat. So, I'm pretty sure he's not going to want to stay with his Blastoise, since he doesn't know what kind of build my Celebi is running, and it would do a lot of damage to his Blastoise. So I go for the safe Psychic, since the Grass move is very obvious. And yeah, he switches into his Audino, which is something I'm really not used to seeing here. So I go into my Indicroy just to see what the guy's gonna do, and he goes for a Wish. So it's pretty evident that this guy's running. This is more than likely a special wall, and yeah, since I know that he carries Wish, then he's probably carrying Protect, and that's pretty much all I know at this point. So I'm gonna keep my Donphan in so I can, set the Stealth Rock, and worst case scenario die in one turn, but he goes for Flamethrower, so he more than likely does not have anything that can take out my Donphan. So since he's carrying Flamethrower and more than likely either one other attack move or no other attack move, I'm going to go into my Elvis Pecky to bait him into thinking I'm going to go for Close Combat, since most Staraptors carry that. So I go for the Brave Bird, since Close Combat is more than likely obvious, but he goes into his Steelix. Now, at that point in time, that decision was kind of odd to me, since I could have easily gone for Close Combat and had done a lot of damage. But later in the match, you'll see that, oh my god, this Steelix is bulky as hell and would have taken that Close Combat either way. But yeah, so I go into my Milotic to go over the safe Scald, since I don't know if this guy. Yeah, I just go for the safe Scald just because I don't remember exactly what I was thinking at that point in time. And he goes into his Blastoise to take the hit. If I recall correctly, I switch into my Celebi again, trying to force him out, and he just goes for another Toxic, which again is not a big deal at this point. I'm thinking my Celebi is kind of, it really won't be of that much use anyways, so I might as well keep it in to try to gain as much damage as possible. And as he switches, I go for the Nasty Plot, and yeah, he actually sent me a message saying, "Oh crap," since I guess he wasn't expecting a Nasty Plot. And yeah, since he said that, I was thinking, okay, he's not gonna want to sack his Steelix, since I could more than likely take it out with one Leaf Storm. But he doesn't switch, which caught me off guard. And yeah, if I had just gone for the safe Leaf Storm, I either would have killed it with one hit or would have gotten it really low. But I didn't, and yeah. So he roars me out into my Nidoqueen, which really isn't that big of a deal, since I'm running a max HP, max defense Nidoqueen. So I take this opportunity, I believe, to set up a Toxic Spike. No, I'll go for the safe Earth. Okay, I guess I really want to take that Steelix out. So instead, I go for the safe Earth Power. But I was honestly, if I recall correctly, I was thinking about going for Toxic, thinking that the Rose Raid might switch in, and if it switches into my Toxic Spikes, then it probably won't absorb it right away. But either way, I switch out into my Donphan, pretty much, as if I recall correctly, it was just a Sackett. Whoa, 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 loud ass music, I can't hear myself. Let me turn that down real quickly. Crap. Okay, everything should be fixed right now. So let's see what's happening. Okay, I know what happened. I went for the Ice Shard just because I wanted to do as much damage before. And before he took out my Donphan, I really was not in a position to have anything else, and so I just let him take out my Donphan with the Giga Drain. As I go into my Brave Bird, as I go into my Elvespecki to go for the close combat, since I know he's not going to want to take the Brave Bird. And here you see this bulky ass Steelix take this close combat like it's freaking nothing. My god. Oh, seriously. He's either running a max defense, max HP or a max HP, max defense Steelix, or this. But yeah, in hindsight, I really should have just taken it out with the second close combat. I don't really know what I was thinking. I guess I saw that it didn't die and just was scared as hell of it. But yeah, either way, I switched out and let my Celebi die for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And here I switched into my Tauros again. In hindsight, I really should have just switched in my Staraptor to finish it off with the close combat, but I didn't. And yeah, I go for the Swagger since I was really freaking out at this point. I didn't know what to. I didn't want this. I just didn't know what to do against the Steelix. So I go for the Swagger, hoping for some confusion hacks, and that's when he hit him. I figured since most Steelixes are pretty damn strong, that it would take itself out with +2 confusion hit, but it didn't. So yeah, my Rock Climb misses and he takes me out with another Gyro Ball, a +2 Gyro Ball. So yeah, I send in my Nidoqueen and I'm thinking, okay, he is 3-5. I just want to take this thing out as soon as possible since it's walling the shit out of my team. And if I'm going to win this, next turn I'm going to need to set up or Toxic Spikes rather, and switch things around so I can get everything poisoned and hope maybe whittle out the health of his remaining Pokemon. But he goes into his Arcanine, and yeah, I'm thinking, okay, I can probably take Flare Blitzes like a boss, but I don't. It's because it's Life Orb and more than likely Adamant Max Attack. And yeah, in hindsight, again, I really should have just gone for the Earth Power to either take it out or do as much damage as possible, but I didn't, and he's able to take me out. So this turn, I go into my Milotic, and no, I didn't. Okay, I remember now. I went to my Elvespecki, forgetting entirely about Extreme Speed, because, again, I'm panicking at this point in time, just really not thinking straight. And yeah, he take me off in Extreme Speed. And now I go into my Milotic. Yeah, I forgot that this thing was Life Orb. How about that? And yeah, he takes me out with well, no, he doesn't take me off with that Wild Charge. But since I forgot this thing was Life Orb, and that the remix, not even that, he just took him out with the freaking Recoil. Going for Dragon Tail was not a smart play. I really should have just gone for the rest. I mean, I would have lost regardless, but maybe I could have, whittled down the score a little bit so that it was a closer game, but I didn't. I went for the Dragon Tail, and he just takes me out with a Giga Drain, and I believe that's game. I don't think I have anything else left. Let's see. No, that is game. That is game. I remember. My Milotic was the last thing. So yeah, the first half of the battle was pretty interesting. I guess after not taking out his Steelix for the close combat, I got a little bit scared, but it was a pretty interesting game for the most part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys later.